not sure whose idea it was to put the business student after that wonderful performance. So we'll see how this goes. You might be disappointed. I'd like to thank the institution for this opportunity to speak to you all today. As well, I would like to thank you all for coming today. As Cheryl said, my name's Jonathan, and I'm from the business program. When Marilyn asked me to speak today, I didn't think much of it. As you've heard, obviously, I'm a business student, so I do quite a few presentations, so I figured this shouldn't be a problem at all. But when I started giving it more thought, I became a lot more nostalgic than I was expecting. I was asked to share about my experience in the business program at CMU, and so naturally I started thinking about classes that I had that I liked and that I disliked, and conversations with professors which enhanced my learning outside the classroom. So what does the CMU business program teach its students? Well, the thing that kept on coming back to me is that it teaches them to care and bring that care with eyes wide open into the world to work towards the common good, where people, planet, and profits are all balanced to enhance the community rather than hinder it. At CMU, we do talk about the real issues. We talk about the climate, both with the way that climate is changing, with development, with politics, and with economy. And these can be very discouraging topics. Some can develop a sense of despair, so much so that they don't even want to start the conversation. In one of my classes with James Magnus Johnson, Economics of Social Change, feeling maybe a little bit of that despair as a student, I asked him, what is the point? If everything's failing, shouldn't we just let it fail and start over? And as probably only a professor who's gone through many years of schooling and has much more wisdom than me can say, is that we need to keep on trying because we just refuse to give up. Something will eventually work that will be able to develop the community better. The professors in the business program, and of course CMU in general, take their care for society into a sense of hope for the future, which develops into their students' lives, even when feeling adversity. This example set forth allows us to see that we can bring change into the world around us, even just as a lowly business grad. They not only teach us these lessons in class, but they show these real-world experiences through their work, their research, their consulting, and their entrepreneurship, and how they are able to grow the business climate in Manitoba. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, as an undergraduate student entering the business program, there is not a lot that is more discouraging than microeconomics at 8:30 in the morning with Craig Martin. It's not the most exciting material to learn, as you can imagine, and as a first year, I didn't really know how this could actually relate to anything. But through the years and conversations with Craig and James, I've been able to learn and appreciate how economics can really be one of the biggest factors to care for society, and how economic development, when done sustainably and done well, with concern for the whole community, is one of the most life-giving areas of business. It has the power to strengthen communities and families, which then can continue to pass on creativity into the future. So this is what CMU has taught me: the ability to take even the bleakest of course material like economics, or the bleakest of situations in our environment, and to find a way that we can make a difference through them. The conversations within the community that are able to start because of this are encouraging, and they continue to grow and build and experience commonality. I've realized that through the hardest of climates, if we endure the small changes in our lives and keep thinking about how to live sustainably, we can truly change the world. In closing, I'd like to thank the faculty and staff who have encouraged me and supported me through my degree, particularly in the business program, Craig Martin, James Magnus Johnson, and Rosemary Vogt, as well to my family and friends who have all been a part of forming my educational experience. I am truly blessed to have you all. Thank you very much.